London. It was good to be here. Oh, there's a castle. This is an illegal video, by the way, so I'm probably going to get kicked off. Pretty cool. No, it isn't. That's not Westminster, isn't it, or something? Or what's the other one? What's her vacation home? Windsor Castle?
Well, there's the Care Bears. Rainbow Parade.
No, you didn't. I was like, the Care Bears where? We made it to our flight. Everything's great. This is how London looks from the sky. Actually, it's not really. It's kind of the outskirts of London. Pretty cool. I won't dare put the camera on us right now.
It's so ugly.
Because, let's just say, we look fabulous. And we don't want to hurt people's feelings by looking this good. With so little sleep.
I actually fell asleep on the runway for a split second on my first sleep. It's crazy.
I did too. Alright, that's it, everyone.
Bye, London.
We'll be doing a recap in Atlanta. Hopefully we'll be able to beautify ourselves while we're there.
Yeah, I got a little makeup.
We have 9.5 hours on this flight, and we will be landing back in the States. And we're starting our final video.
Is it on?
It's on.
Excellent.
From the Crown Room in,
Welcome.
I guess it's called the Sky Club in Delta in Atlanta.
Club. Yep. In Hotlanta International.
We made it. It was a 9.5 hour flight from London, and we slept, I would say, 7.
Probably 6 to 7 of the hours.
Easy.
Solid.
Easy.
But it was freezing, absolutely freezing. In fact, Sarah had icicles dangling from her nose at one point. I put them in my drink to chill it out.
That's disgusting.
It was gross, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, if you've seen the other videos before this, you'll know why my voice sounds like this.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be really funny. I apologize for how long it's been taking us to upload videos. It took 24 hours just to do one, and the Wi-Fi I had at the flat. And so I'm now at the Crown Room downloading and doing it in like 5 minutes. So there's going to be a lot of videos loaded today.
Oh, yeah.
So that's going to be exciting. But we wanted to do a final recap before Amy takes off and goes to Chicago. And I head to Jacksonville. So it was sad to leave London.
It was really hard, actually, to leave. I looked at the apartment one last time before I closed the door shut. And I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? We're taking off. So the experience was amazingly overwhelming. I do know we've gold medaled in stair walking and speed walking.
Oh, I'm a professional stair walker.
We are definitely
right here.
U.S. Olympic team.
As a matter of fact, I'm
gold medal right here.
I'm so off, like my wit right now is when we were waiting in baggage claim and customs. a woman's like, what'd she say?
Would you?
She basically assumed I was an Olympian because of my jacket.
What?
And you know me, I would have been like, javelin.
Javelin, yeah, silver and javelin.
But I didn't, and I was like, oh, I just got this at the U.S. store.
Yeah, you shouldn't have. You should have
How
played it
horrible
out.
is that? It's not even me.
You know what? It's okay. There'll be another chance, right? Learn from our experiences. Dadgummit. So now and not only is she a gold medalist in that, we decided what, judo?
Definitely.
Judo or water polo, one of the two.
Pretty much.
I'm the team doctor.
Yeah, we said.
So I'm gonna have to get me a jacket.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So speaking of the U.S. store, that was one of the highlights of our trip, only because of who we met.
Oh yeah.
Gabby's
grandma and
Aunt Bianca. Hey, I have to give a shout out to Bianca because she's already retweeted me twice. So
and Carolyn.
We're totally family. Thanksgiving at your house.
That's right.
Gabby kicked butt in
She
gymnastics.
did awesome. She did awesome.
And now that she's my niece too, I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, your niece did really great. It was awesome to see her.
Great.
So we'll see you in Rio.
That's right.
We'll see you in Rio. That was a lot of fun. That was good. It was cool to meet her.
But the U.S. store was there's a U.S. Like, what is it called?
Hospitality.
Like a hospitality suite that we had just assumed that because we're dignitaries from the U.S. that we'd get in.
Right.
And
absolutely.
you have to pay to get in, which I mean I obviously wouldn't have minded, but
right.
when we got there, they were so pretentious.
Oh, yeah. Not only were they throwing people out of line, but even our own people were ruder to us than everybody else.
Like, I got in that line and was around a bunch of U.S. people and almost didn't want to come home.
Yeah. Yeah, they were
Because
pretty bad.
we were dressed from the end at the equestrian event. And so we had our headbands on and everything, and they looked at us like, I can't believe you're wearing that. I can't believe that. And that's
about it.
That's
Yeah.
about it. I mean, spot
and then
on.
I got my iPhone knocked out of my hand. That's ticked me off like the last 48 hours.
Right. She's been pretty much pissed off.
It's like, no apology. A thing scooted across the floor and I had to go chase it. I'm like, wow, really? Made me so mad that this I didn't come home with because I was waiting in line for so long, and then with the iPhone knocked out of my hand, I'm like, you know what? I don't want it.
I don't want you, USA.
I don't want you.
So anyway,
But outside of that, Gabby and everybody was cool. That was really
I
nice.
was very excited
The
to
pictures
meet
were cool.
Bianca and Carolyn. It was awesome.
Yep.
And so I'm glad we went there for that, and I'm glad I got my Olympian jacket since now I'm an Olympian.
Which was awesome. But the night before.
Oh, that was the night after, wasn't it? That same night, we get on the tube and meet two U.S. guys. Who one of them was a swimmer.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, well, y'all just need some face paint. And I was like, I may have said it in explicitive because it just made me mad. It's like they don't think we should dress up. Like,
Yeah, exactly. All the other countries do, and it's really interesting to see the dynamics. Now, football's different. If you go to football, there will be some hooligans there, but all these other sports is very, very interesting. The Americans are very, they have their USA.
Some of them were a lot of
Some
fun.
of them were a lot of fun.
We met some great Americans that we didn't get a chance to meet up with last night because we were too tired, but that was fun.
Yeah, we've met the cool ones.
But just
Without
some
a
of them were
question.
just like.
But
really?
overall, as a country, I think a presence. We didn't have a very strong, flamboyant spirit. That's a good way to put it. Spirit. Where the other countries, you really
But
could tell.
we loved the people in London.
They're great.
Loved us. They
Streets
were
were clean.
so nice. The guys were really nice.
Helpful, easy to get around.
Yeah, it was easy to get around.
The flow patterns were done nicely.
We were pretty much British
good.
before we left. I mean, pretty much.
Pretty much.
So, to recap London, I would say
Yeah.
my highlights would be Alison Smith's parents watching
Oh
her
my
gold.
gosh, that's unbelievable.
That was amazing. Getting to see Ryan and Michael swim the first night, and Michael swim his last
Meeting
individual.
meeting Caitlin still on that
Yeah,
same
meeting
night.
Caitlin
Meeting
on the same
Caitlin
night, and it was her sister.
inviting her gold medal. I mean,
Yeah.
I've never held
Or
a
it was
gold
a
medal
bronze.
or
It was a
bronze, but I've holding the gold medal.
You held my gold
bouquet
medal.
and smelling what victory was like. That
Yeah,
was
that was
awesome.
cool.
That was probably the for me that was like amazing. It was the best.
Yeah.
And then singing our national anthem how many times?
Too.
I mean, yeah.
I
all week.
pretty much could have gotten up there as a soloist,
Yeah.
like this, in
Like
this
that.
place.
It was beautiful. It was really cool. So that was cool that one night.
And then getting to hang out with Emily and Anya,
Yes.
that was cool.
Those two were awesome. Thank you again, Emily and Anya, for your hospitality. That was fantastic. Having the cute little pub, meeting the other friends there at the table.
Yep.
They were a joy to talk to as well. They were really funny.
Yep. Liverpool.
From Liverpool.
Liverpool.
They got to work on their American accents a little bit, but that was a lot of fun.
I've learned a few of the rude, explicitive statements that are British slang.
Yep.
Not going to say it on this. This is a PG
This
show.
is a PG show. This is a family show.
Yeah, family show.
It's a family show.
And then bawling our eyes out at Michael's last swim in the Olympics, and the national anthem going up.
Just overwhelmed
Obviously,
with
if
emotion.
you're a fan of our videos, then you've already seen that video. And if you didn't cry when we were crying, and you have no soul.
It's true.
It's true.
I thought you were crying again. It was just your voice
Just
going.
my voice. I can fake it real good right now, though.
You could. I could too.
So, to recap, we had an amazing time. It was once in a
beautiful.
lifetime. We left London, and literally as we're walking to the station, there's a rainbow over King's Cross Station.
Oh my God! If that wasn't a sign,
I just
I don't
thank
know.
God. I thank God for this trip. I thank God for
that was pretty amazing.
we were so blessed this whole trip, and we had such a great time. Oh, we forgot about the Aussies we met too.
Oh yeah, our awesome Aussies.
And Matt and Gus from Miami.
Matt
we
and
met
Gus.
some great people, and we hung out
in
with some great
Stonehenge.
people.
Took some history with us.
Yeah,
Brought a
we
little
have
piece of
history
Stonehenge
in my
with
back
us.
somewhere.
I'm surprised the dog didn't smell it.
Note to self: when
Yeah.
you're going through customs, if you spend over $800, Uncle Sam wants some money from that. So
Don't claim
raise your
anything
hand if
over
you were, raise your hand if you were pulled aside.
I'm gonna respectfully bow out of that one. She was
Just 'cause I'm
basically cavity
honest.
searched. For being
Not that
honest.
there was a problem with that, but Then the officer said, anything over $800 we have to charge you on.
Yeah.
So then he took my money and he's like, and I said, well, I was just being honest. He said, yeah, most people aren't. And I said, okay. And then as I'm paying, he comes back out and was like, what you need is to bring your husband next time so that he can claim half. And I was like,
leading question for all of those that are trying to learn how to talk. All this.
I know that this is stunning right now. And then I was like, he would cost a lot more than $51.
More than $51.
And he goes, yeah, it'd be really, really expensive.
Yeah.
And I was like, thanks. But no thanks.
And then her buns of steel set off the detector. She walks through. They're like, yeah, it's the buns of steel. Sorry, and it was her steel-plated booty.
It was my steel-plated
booty plate. Steel-plated booty plate.
So I got petted down there.
She got petted down there.
It is what it is.
It's all over the place.
I'm here, man. I've liked it. I'm just saying.
Just throwing it out there.
So anyway, enough of the funniness. To recap, Amy, it was a blast.
It was a blast.
I love you, dude.
I love you.
It was awesome. To all our fans, we have to give a shout out to, I would say, our #1 watcher is Aaron.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. You've been awesome.
Hopefully we'll see Aaron in an Olympics one day.
We will. For cycling, probably.
Pretty much.
Right, or water polo.
And we are dressing up, and I'm painting my damn face for that, okay?
I will.
And I know that we have a lot more fans out there. I know Michelle's big, and thank you for watching. And who else do we know that?
Oh yeah, equestrian. How cool is that? No, not on the TV. I'm talking to you.
But like, we're giving a shout out to our fans, and she's like,
oh, shout out. Yeah, well, because that's what I was remembering.
Oh,
the event. Yeah, and how cool the equestrian was.
Oh, equestrian was cool.
And meeting them, that was fun. And her son, and gave us the pins.
Oh yeah.
So that was awesome too.
Erica.
Erica. Yeah, that's what it was reminding me of.
You saw the interview with her son.
Yeah,
that we did. He
and
was
give
precious.
us the pins.
Brian, Erica and Ryan.
Eric and Ryan, that was awesome.
That was awesome.
We had amazing seats for that,
Yeah.
and then your card didn't work 50,000 times because the States was like, what's going on?
So our
When we
signs
found
worked.
tickets.
Obviously, we got tickets into Phelps, and my card didn't work.
But we need tickets, signs. Don't give up. Never give up
Never
your
give
dream.
up.
I think we just proved that on Friday night.
We were at the ATM. I was at the ATM, about 67 times on with Bank of America. They couldn't hear me.
They couldn't hear you.
I literally was in crying that I texted Amy because I had to walk with the scalper guy because he thought I was chipping. I was like, not going to pay. And I was like, I need alcohol immediately. And then
we got it.
Then we ran into Phelps' mom after the race again, and his sisters and niece, and I gave her
Wexley.
Wexley.
His real name is Wenlock, but we renamed him Wexley.
We kept forgetting Wenlock, and so we called him Wexley, and there was a gold one, and I gave it to her, and the gold represented Michael Phelps' golds.
It was awesome. Very sentimental.
Love him.
So cute.
So anyway, I think we're done.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Do you know any more fans you want to give a shout out to?
No, that's it. Mom and Dad, thanks again for taking the kids.
Yep.
Hi Beckham, hi Mia. You're going to watch it when I come home and play it for you because Mom and Dad don't know how to do any of this.
Right.
So
they don't even know what a computer is.
They don't know what a computer is. We're the slow skis.
And so if we forgot about you, we love that you're watching our videos. And hopefully there'll be more so to come soon. I don't want to give up on this. I travel enough to make something funny out of nothing.
Right.
So we'll see.
Right. That's what we do.
And until then,
peace.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. Sign off on Wenlock.
Sign off on Wexley.
Wexley.